move all over the place and handle a whole lot of things, both in the pass game and the run game. And he leads that room really well. That's why you see those other guys step in and come in and play the way they do. So proud of him, happy for him that he played the way he did today. And like myself, we just hard on ourselves and want to make every play if we possibly can. But, it's proud of the way he competed today.
How was your right ankle feeling?
It was good. I thought it was a fun place to play. Crowd is into it. Obviously, a great football game that helps make the crowd get into it, back and forth all day. So it was a good atmosphere.
And what was it like during the game, rotating in reserve offensive linemen, another center, you've already taken snaps from all of them at this point in practice, but what was that like for you and sudden change over that?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're professional football players. It's what we do. It's what we practice. I was really proud of the way those guys played, to be honest with you. There was some unfortunate things that happened, up front with guys getting injured and not being able to come back in the game. And those guys battled through. We were already kind of thin at that spot, with some of the stuff going on, at our tackle position there for a little bit. So for those guys to step in and play the way they did, I was super proud of them. We dropped back and threw the ball. I don't know how many times we threw it, but we threw it, a decent amount of times today. And I thought they did a really nice job of battling. Man, it's never going to be perfect, but man, they battled. And then I think our guys on the outside that had to come in and step up when Puka couldn't come back in the game either. They really battled as well.
What's the hardest part, if there is one, about the rotation?
I mean, taking snaps from centers, but those guys were lights out today. They were great. Bo Limmer's first snap was a little high and hot, but he had some juice, which I can imagine. First snap in the NFL, pistol on the road, here we go. A little high and hot, we handled it, but the rest of the day was smooth operating. Mm-hmm.
Not get out of here with a win, not have a chance to catch an overtime.
Yeah.
Describe the level of lack of frustration.
Yeah, I think it kind of boils down to the last time we came here, similar circumstances, and the fact that we didn't come away with enough points in the red zone. Obviously, right before the half, had a really nice drive. I turned the ball over. I don't hate the decision, just don't like the ball that I threw. Higher and harder probably gets us a touchdown in a better spot. But, that was a tough one. We don't come away with points. Had another chance, went for it on fourth down, didn't come away with points. And then, we were on the 1 yard line and settled for 3 points too. So that was kind of the name of the game for us. Had our opportunities, but weren't able to capitalize on them. And still at the end of the game, if I can hit that ball to Cooper, we were just a little bit on different pages on where we were heading on that one, and totally understand what he was doing. It's part of the game. It's a game of football. Humbling, but fun to compete. You're good.
You went to the sideline with your hand up on top of your
Yeah.
helmet.
That was the game. I had a chance to win it, and there's every game there's plays you want back, and that's definitely one of them. I like to think that I can hit that throw, a bunch of times in a row. So just disappointed that we didn't get it done. But I was proud of the way we battled, man. It was like you said, some guys had to step up, and they did, and that was cool to watch and cool to see. So proud of those guys.
Speaking of Cooper, what was it like seeing him perform at the level that you've been accustomed to?
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing at practice. That's how I know who he is. It's I'd love to know what his yardage was running today. We asked him to move all over the place and handle a whole lot of things, both in the pass game and the run game. And he leads that room really well. That's why you see those other guys step in and come in and play the way they do. So proud of him, happy for him that he played the way he did today. And like myself, we just hard on ourselves and want to make every play if we possibly can. But, it's proud of the way he competed today.
How was your right ankle feeling? Looked like it took a couple days there.
I'll let you know tomorrow. Well, I won't, but.
Couple more, guys.
So, well, you can't prevent injuries, right? Like, you go out there and play. And, I think our guys are going to do everything they can to try to get back as fast as they can, and we'll see who's got what. Hopefully we can get some of our tackles back, obviously with Alaric, in a couple weeks, and maybe Rob, at some point, but we'll see. I think the best thing you can do is just go continue to push those guys, continue to operate. I'm proud of the way they competed today. I know those guys were giving it everything they had, and it showed up.
Coming back again, the jerk off chance, the booing when you come out. Are you over that? I mean, is this just another?
I am, yeah. Fine with
Another
me.
place to play now. It's not.
Yep.
The quick passes, Matthew, the quick outs, quick release,
Yep.
things, guarding you. Is that something that you saw in the way the Lions play that would be effective against them? As opposed to, was it something that you wanted to do because you were down a couple lines?
I think both. They were doing some unique things personnel-wise, early down stuff that was promoting us to throw the football early. And when you're throwing it on early downs, the majority of the time you're just trying to stay ahead of the sticks, right? You're just trying to treat that kind of like a run play. If you get 4, you're happy. If you get 10, great. All those kind of things. So it's just kind of the way we intended on attacking their defense, and then some of the stuff they were doing personnel-wise, it just led to more of that happening, I would assume.
What about the area that was there that year?
Well, I'll just speak to who he is as a player, right? He's really physical, got better long speed than people think. He's had an unbelievable season last year. Guy that has built up a lot of trust and equity with me just in the fact that we played together, and he's had some success. So we'll see what it is. I have no idea, to be honest with you. But he's obviously a big part of our offense, but I do think that TJ and those guys stepped in and did a really nice job today.
Despite the immediate frustrations, do you come away with this encouraged by what you guys were able to do?
Yeah, I'm encouraged with the effort. Encouraged with the effort. There's always room for improvement in execution and those things, but I'll tell you, we don't need room for improvement in effort. Our guys battled. It's a tough environment to play in. A bunch of linemen going down, starting receiver going down, and our guys never blinked. And it was really, it was great to see those guys in the huddle. Just, hey, next play, let's go. And it wasn't easy, but found a way to get some points on the board. Just not enough to close the thing out, which is frustrating and disappointing. But we got next week, and that'll get our attention here pretty quickly.
Do you think that attitude is a reflection of you?
I hope I exude that. I hope that they feel that from me. That's what I try to do. I've obviously been doing this for a couple years, and I've been through a bunch of different situations, and try to be a steadying force in there and understand, man, that I hope they know that I'm giving it everything I got on every single play, no matter what. And hopefully that inspires those guys to do the same. Appreciate it.